Hello everyone! I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's lesson is Module 5, Our World, Part 1. Our learning objectives for today's lesson are: number 1, to learn 6 new words. Number 2, to identify the main idea through reading. And number 3, to locate details to complete a table with 5 pieces of information through reading. Let's get started with our lesson. Please be prepared with the books before we start. I need the student book to be open on pages 58 and 59, and the workbook should be open on page 49. Now that we're all set, let's begin our lesson. What do you notice in these pictures? Look at them carefully and tell me, what do you see? That's right, they are all pictures from the past, right? Things that we don't use anymore, or even an old theater or place, right? Okay, what about these ones? What do you see? That's right, they are all new. They're not old at all. That's right, very good. So, what do you notice so far throughout all the pictures that we saw? That's right, they are all pictures of items both in the past and the present. So, now we have a bit of a clue about what we're going to study throughout this lesson. Pretty interesting, right? I agree. Since we're learning about the present and the past, let's look at our words which will be about items in the present or the past. Let's start with this one, for example. What do you see here? That's right, it's a USB stick. Very good. Okay, what is the part of speech of this word? What's a USB stick? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? That's right, it's a noun. Very good. Now, the word USB here is a bit interesting, right? It's not a common English word. That's right, it's an acronym. All right, what's an acronym? It's an abbreviation used or formed from the first letters of words. So instead of describing this stick with its function or what it does in a long sentence, we just start by taking each and every first letter of these 3 words. Now, I'd like for you guys to search what is USB stands for. All right? Now, please repeat the word after me. USB stick. USB stick. USB stick. Very good. Now try to form it in a sentence. Very good. Very, very good. I use a USB stick to transfer data. I use a USB stick to transfer data. Very good. Let's have a look at the second word here. That's right, it's very easy, right? We use it every day. Okay, it's a laptop. Nice. Now, what is the word laptop? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? That's right, it's also a noun. Right. Now, please repeat after me. Laptop. 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 Now, could you form it in a sentence? Very good. I bought a new laptop for the online learning. Very good. Since we're talking about laptops, what about this particular part of the laptop? What are we pointing at here? Yes, that's right. It's the screen. Very good. Now, what about the word screen? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? What part of speech is it? That's right. It's a noun. Very good. Now, Could you please repeat after me? Screen, screen, screen. Awesome. Remember, there's a long E because we have double E, right? Now, could you use the word screen in a sentence? Great job. My mobile screen is broken. I need to fix it. That's right. Another word related to computers is this one. Can you guess this word? It's pretty old. I'd be amazed if you know it. Wow, that's right. It's a floppy disk. It's a floppy disk. This floppy disk used to function as a USB stick before. Yeah, we used to transfer or save data on it before. Very good. Now, please tell me, what is the part of speech of this one? Floppy disk. That's right, it's a noun. Yes, and it's not only a noun, it's a compound noun, which means that we combine two words together to give us a specific function, which is the noun. Please repeat. Floppy disk, floppy disk, floppy disk. Awesome. Very good. Now, could you use it in a sentence? Very good. We don't use the floppy disk to save data anymore. We don't use the floppy disk to save data anymore. Yeah, I agree. It's old now. Now let's see the last two words that we have here. Look at this one. What a beauty, right? What about this one? Yeah, they are complete opposites. They are complete opposites. Can you guess what are these words? You guys are amazing. That's right. They are expensive and cheap. Like I said before, two opposite words. Very good. Again, once more, expensive and cheap. Now, what about these words? Are they nouns this time? No, they're not. Very good. They are both adjectives. They are both adjective describing the noun. Okay, very good. So that's a cheap car and an expensive car. Okay, please repeat each word after me. Expensive, expensive, expensive. And the next one, cheap, cheap, cheap. Very good. And remember to say the ch with the ch, right? Okay, could you use these two adjectives in a sentence? Okay. A wise person shouldn't care if something is expensive or cheap as long as it's useful. Yeah, I completely agree with this idea. It's very, very important, guys. I love this lesson. Great job, everyone. All right, I'd like for you guys now to open the workbook, page 49, on exercise number 1. Look and write the words in the crossword. As you can see here, we have the pictures of the words that we discussed before, and I'd like for you to write the letters of each word in the corresponding number. Okay, pause the video for a bit, write your words, and then we'll check the answers together later. Okay, let's see what we did so far. Right, very good. In number 1, we have USB stick. Very good. Number 2, expensive. Number 3, laptop. Number 4, floppy disk. And number 5, screen. Number 6 is cheap. Super. Awesome job, everyone. Very good. Now, I'd like for you guys to move to the student's book, page 58, and take a look at the title the pictures and the top titles, as well as a few sentences from the beginning of each paragraph. And I'd like for you guys to tell me what's the main idea of the text. Okay, now pause the video for a bit, do the required task, and then we'll check in a bit. And we're back. What did you get so far? That's right. It's about comparing between mobiles and computers in the past and the present. Very good. This whole text is comparing between the past and present mobiles and computers. Great job, everyone. That's so easy so far, right? Now, this time, I'd like for you to read the text word for word and tell me what were mobile phones and computers like in the past. Now read thoroughly, take your time, and then we'll check together after a minute. All right, we're back again. What did you get so far? What were mobile phones and computers like in the past? That's right, they were big and heavy. Very easy. Nice job. Now, let's move to the opposite page, 59 in the student's book, and read exercise 3 together. It says, read again and complete the fact file. As you can see here, we have this table that has several pieces of information missing. We would like to complete this table. Now, whenever we're looking for pieces of information or finding them in a text, what do we look for? That's right, we look for the keywords. And we're going to do number 1 together as an example. If you look at number 1, it's missing in which column? That's right, it's missing in the past column on the mobile phones part. That's right. So now we know which part of the text we're going to look for, right? Now, if you look on the opposite side of number 1 here, in the present, you will find our small and light. So right now, we are looking for the size and weight, right? Okay, I'd like for you guys to look for it in the text, the mobile phones in the past, and tell me, what do you see? That's right, mobile phones were big and heavy, and we find that in the past part, right? So we put the answer over here. Were very big and heavy. Now, I'd like for you guys to pause the video one more time and complete the rest of the table, just like the way we did it together, and later we're going to check our answers together. All right, let's check our answers one last time. As you can see here, we're going to start with the mobile phones in the past. Number 1, they were very big and heavy like we did before. And in number 2, the mobile phones in the present, right column, we have to make calls, send texts, messages, check and send emails, surf the net, take photos, and much more. All right, and let's go to the left column, number 3. Mobile phones in the past were very expensive. Okay, second part here we have computers. Computers in number 4 in the past were very big and heavy. And on the right side, computers in the present, they save your work on a CD or a USB stick. Great job, everyone. I am so proud of you. You've been doing great throughout this lesson. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you guys learned about mobile phones, computers, as well as laptops in the present and the past. Thank you all.